Hey everyone, it's Dakota23 here, and today I'm gonna have a little bit different video. So I was talking with this person I met when I was doing some volunteer work at Toys for Tots and doing some other volunteer work. We were working on this stuff together, and we got talking about how a person's beliefs affect their personality and how their beliefs are part of their personality. And what got us on this topic was talking about females serving in the military. This person I was talking to, female high school student. I'm not really sure what she's not really sure what she wants to do with her future and stuff like that, and she's thought about going to the military, so that's how we got started on this discussion. And her question to me was, um, would I be friends with someone whose beliefs were that women should not serve in the military because those beliefs were part of their personality? And that's a really difficult question for me to answer because I personally, I feel like your beliefs don't necessarily 100% make up your personality. And this has been bounced around my mind for uh, since New Year's Eve, so yesterday. Um, that's when we had this discussion, and it's been back in my mind all day. Did a little bit of research into the psychology of belief and personality. Didn't do like a whole lot of deep reading into it, but one thing that caught my attention was um, like two identical twins separated at birth. When they met, they had the exact same personality, but they had been separated for like I think it was like 28 or 38 years. When they met, their personalities were exactly the same. So, and there's also been other studies with like twins and stuff like that have been separated, and how twins will sometimes have like very similar personalities, or they can have polar opposite personalities as well. Like I said, I didn't do a whole lot of reading to it. It's like at 6 o'clock this morning because the stuff was bouncing around in my head. But another study I saw was a psychologist did the study of several high school students, and they did a study on like kind of their personality. On They did this test where they figured out if this person where they did this test basically where they figured out the personality of these students were either like straight thinkers. Um, they had this little test like if you answer the question right or wrong, if you're a straight thinker, it didn't matter if the answer was right or wrong, you just kept going. And then the students that had like more malleable thinking, more like the drive to learn, if they got an answer wrong, they'd want to go back and figure out what they did to go back and figure out why the answer was wrong and figure out how to get the correct answer. So they did this study like that, and that made me think as well, like back to this whole like women not serving in the military and how those people are like those straight thinkers. They can't really be they don't want to like learn or think about something else. How that belief, that their personal belief, like is their personality where they don't care. They can't be reasoned either way with that. That's how I kind of interpreted that thinking. Whereas me, I feel like I'm more of the malleable brain. Like honestly, the fact that I decided to actually look into the psychology of belief and personality, how do your beliefs really make up your personality or affect your personality? Like that obviously means like that to me means I'm more of a malleable thinker, where I'm more inclined to look at other facts and other reasoning and other stuff like that and learn. Like, okay, hey, maybe this is wrong. But back to the core topic of, are your beliefs part of your personality? I feel like that's a very subjective thing, because beliefs are a very broad topic. Because let's say I believe that you should only drink 3 bottles of water a day, and that's what I believe, and that's what I think, and that's who I am. That's everything. It's like, is that my personality right there? That you should only drink 3 bottles of water a day, or do my beliefs that it doesn't matter? Like, back to the women serving military. Should women serve military? Yes. I've served with several females from different branches, worked with them. You know what? They're just as good, if not better, than some of the males I've worked with. So that's what I believe. Like, yeah, go ahead, let them serve the military. I've worked with them. I have no issue with it. Let them serve in combat roles. If they can pass all the tests and they can carry their weight in combat, good on them. I mean, especially like if you're already serving in the military, you're doing a lot more and already more badass than a lot of other people. So when I see this ridicule of women shouldn't be in the military, women shouldn't be in combat roles, it's like, it bugs me, but I'm not the person that's going to be like, I'm not the person that's going to go into the conversation and try and change someone's mind, because their mind is set. Like, they're straight thinkers. They don't realize that times are changing. So yeah, that's kind of my views on it, and that's kind of my beliefs. But do these beliefs affect my personality? Because my personality, I feel I'm a laid back, reserved individual. Don't really talk about myself. I'm more like, if you want to know something about me, ask. Excuse me. That's my core personality. That's what everyone sees. But there's also the part of me that people don't see. Like, that part of my personality that I've gained from serving. I feel like serving in the military has definitely affected my personality. Where, like, the person that I show everybody is this reserved, laid back person. And the other part of my personality, the part that I don't see, is one where I like just snap, change to a different person. Where, like, if you're doing something that's making me like snap, and I'm on you, I'm yelling at you, you messed up. Like, you probably did something really stupid and get people hurt, injured. That's the part that no one ever sees. Or, like, you're being an idiot and I'm sick of your bull. And you've pushed me to the point where I'm going to snap, and you're going to see the dark side of my personality. No one's really seen that side because I don't like that side of me. But it's still me. That's part of my core personality. That has absolutely nothing to do with my beliefs, personally. But the person I was talking to, what she sees is that, like, if this person believes, like, that's part of their personality, should you be friends with that? No. She asked me, like, would I be friends with someone knowing that their beliefs is that they don't believe women should serve in the military, and that's part of who they are? It's like, like I said, it's hard because like beliefs change. Do people's core personalities change? I feel like that's more of a there has to be some kind of like major life event or some traumatic trigger or something of the sorts or some kind of like mental defect or something happens that your personality will completely change. Like for me, I suffer depression and anxiety. So there'll be times where, my personality, I'll be a little less reserved, more talkative, depending on if I'm comfortable with the person. But then there'll be, like, at the same time, I might just shut down, lock up, and stop talking because of, hey, these mental illnesses. These mental illnesses I'm dealing with. That's part of my personality. That's how my personality changes because of something that, is happening to me, i.e., my depression, anxiety hitting me. That stuff changes my personality. But my beliefs, I don't feel like they have a major effect on my personality. I feel like your hardcore beliefs, like your strong beliefs in like your ideologies and your religions and stuff like that, I feel like those, if you really strongly believe in those and you can't like set those aside and they affect who you are as a person, like deep down, it can be good or bad. My buddy Doc Dark, which I'll have him probably do we'll either do a discussion, video, a live streamer. He'll do a own video reaction to this as well. He's a very passionate person. Like, he believes in God and Jesus, and one of our running jokes at the unit was whenever someone sneezed, we wouldn't say bless you, we'd say science you as a joke to him. But like his beliefs are part of his personality, but that's who he is as a person. Me, my beliefs, I don't feel like are part of my personality, but I could be wrong. Like it's a very tough subject to talk about because it's a very point of view thing. Like this is my point of view on how I see this. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you believe that personality affects if your beliefs affect your personality or your beliefs make up your personality or what. Or you think that they're not interrelated at all. But yeah. So leave a like, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. Yeah. Thank you for joining me. Bye.